All eyes on Georgia. Here's the update on the crucial runoff elections. Ahead of the January 5th runoff elections in Georgia, both President Trump and former Vice President Biden are rallying their parties to turn out the vote. With 2 Senate seats on the line, the winners of the much-talked-about contest will determine which party controls the Senate, and everyone is tuning in to find out what happens, especially now as controversy between President Trump and Georgia officials regarding voter fraud continues to dominate headlines in the new year. Biden is expected to travel to liberal stronghold Atlanta to campaign on behalf of radical candidates Jon Ossoff and Raphael Warnock. Trump, meanwhile, will be in Dalton to boost support for incumbent senators Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue. If Senate control goes to Democrats, liberals are promising the most radical legislation America has ever seen. Their counterparts in the House have already introduced insane policies allowing transgender bathrooms, permitting biological men to play women's sports, and forcing preferred pronoun use. Both Warnock and Ossoff have expressed support for the Green New Deal, Medicare for All, and refused to give a straight answer on whether or not they will pack the court. All eyes are on the election, and they should be, because what happens on January 5th will define America's future. Breaking: Senator Loeffler makes a huge announcement about Trump's election challenge. Ahead of the critical Senate runoff in Georgia, Senator Kelly Loeffler has made a huge announcement. She told supporters Monday night that she will be objecting to the presidential election results when they come before a joint session of Congress on Wednesday, where members will formally count the Electoral College vote. In the statement, just one day before her runoff election, she was clear about her concerns for election integrity and her support for President Trump. She said, "I will vote to give President Trump and the American people the fair hearing they deserve and support the objection to the Electoral College certification process." Loeffler is the 13th Republican senator to pledge to support President Trump's fight for a fair election, and the whole thing may have a huge impact on her race. Trump supporters in Georgia are thrilled to finally have Kelly's backing of the integrity efforts. The mainstream media, though, has used her bold statement as a platform for attacking the candidate. We'll see who wins out on January 5th in Georgia and January 6th in Congress. Amidst chaos, Congress confirms the Electoral College vote for Biden. See how Trump responds. It's safe to say 2021 is off to an interesting start. On Wednesday, a rally for President Trump escalated to confrontation when a group of supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol building. Though the Capitol is usually open to spectators, coronavirus regulations required that a crowd did not gather inside on the day Congress was set to certify the Electoral College for Joe Biden. It appears a group may have been let in through the barricades by a security guard, and things got ugly from there. In the chaos, one woman was shot by the Capitol Police, and 3 other Americans died for reasons not totally clear at this moment. President Trump addressed the agitators almost immediately on Twitter with a message and a video demanding peace. Twitter responded, predictably, by suspending President Trump's account, which only fanned the flames of a clearly very heated situation. To combat the unrest, Washington, D.C. and the surrounding areas implemented a 6 p.m. curfew and locked down their cities. Then, Congress went back to work after hours. They confirmed the Electoral College votes for Biden, officially making him president-elect. Now that the vote has finalized, President Trump is promising an orderly transition of power. In a tweet sent on behalf of President Trump by communications staffer Dan Scavino, he wrote, "Even though I totally disagree with the outcome of the election and the facts bear me out, nevertheless, there will be an orderly transition on January 20th. I have always said we would continue our fight to ensure that only legal votes were counted. While this represents the end of the greatest first term in presidential history, it is only the beginning of our fight to make America great again." There you have it.